Hello, good evening, welcome back to more Planet Coaster 2 with me, Dragonborn McQueen. Working on the Halloween idea we've been discussing on the channel. Just doing some stuff. Thinking about trying to build a coaster, don't know. Building slightly smaller buildings, as you can see here. Got a scale here, it kind of shows you. You've got this nice little, and that's kind of to give you a creepy effect, you know, well, not creepy, but like so that buildings don't feel too large. You know, this feels like an older building because it's small. When you stood down here, let's go into explore mode and then we can truly get the feel for it. So yeah, and I've got the custom made pumpkins out the front. It's all custom. A dead tree, that's completely custom. And I do have an idea for putting autumnal trees in, but I'm currently working on this over here. So we're going to jump over here and just do this. This is going to be a shop shell or information kiosk or something like that. You know, can't decide which. But we've got a bit of work to do with it to bring it up to date. I'm going to put an entrance on it as well. Probably on the right hand side, just under that window on the right. We'll see. Excuse me, I've got a bit of wind, just had chippy dinner, so not good. Busy at work and my leg's been playing up today, so yeah, not kind of look forward to coming home and doing something creative and relaxing. So I kind of want that to be darker. Does that make sense? Yeah, darker wood. You can't really see it, but yeah. I was trying to angle the camera down so I could actually see the wood. Yeah, that kind of looks good. I don't want to stick it through the top, either though, of the thatch. But it's got to, alright, bring it down a bit. Because yeah, it's all completely custom walls and everything. It's all off-grid apart from the roof pieces. So it's a lot more complicated. It would normally be. I've made it more complex than it needs to be for my own good, but you know. These are the things we do in Planet Coaster. I would like to kind of design an arrow type coaster, like an old style coaster. I'm not too worried about things being super realistic in this part. It's not what I'm going for. It's the theme, the feel of it all. Let me guess, it's grabbed. Have you grabbed the correct thing there? You grabbed that. Have you grabbed that? No, you grabbed the... No. It's grabbing the wrong thing there. There we go. So the upper part... Not very exciting doing building work, I know, but we might stick a coaster in today. So this might be an information kiosk or something like that. I feel that would be a good fit. Kind of want the I took that up there. Yeah, I did. So I was just wondering. I am so sorry about that car in the background. I heard that reverberated through my ears and hurt a lot. Thanks, mate. I mean, it's fairly easy and simple work to carry things over to get that sort of the old fancy cottage look which we're going for. Spooky build. Oh yeah, that was correct. No. So it's going to be windows, awnings, entranceway, that kind of thing, all the things that we add. They're just going to make it, bring it alive a bit more. Like I did with the, as you can see on here, it's all sorts of stuff just to make it a little bit more interesting in feel and design for that Tudor cottage or medieval cottage fantasy design. I may replicate that and use it somewhere else, just change it up slightly. But all lighting is going to come from like the buildings and things. There'll be perhaps some lampposts, but because it's a Halloween theme park and it's mostly to be displayed at night, we've got to work on things. Oh, I did do one other thing. Yeah, we've got a little pond area and a rickety bridge, and I would like to do an entrance here. But I'm going to try and keep the paths all like fairly thin. I know that will create pinch points, but I might lower the number of guests in the park. So, but yeah, we'll get there with it all. I don't know what to have here, whether I just have shrubberies, greenery, that sort of thing. We've got options. I might need to bring this round actually, looking at the path. Copy existing texture. Yeah, have you copied that? Thank you. Let's draw. Let's put on curve. Thank you. Okay. Let's go straight again. Straight across there. Right. Seriously, why did you do that, game? Did I not select existing texture? Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. Right, we'll bring that up here a little bit, then we'll curve it. Yeah, that's better. That might feel a bit more natural. Why have you given me that stupid line? I want it kind of curved. That's why I was selecting the draw tool, because it gives you that kind of curve. No. Alright, what I might have to do, since it's not playing ball, why have you created this line across here? What are you doing, game? I don't want a line. Alright, there might be another way of doing it. That's why I've got to like look at the way it's picking things up here, I guess. Well, at least we've got rid of that. We haven't got that stupid line. So if I add a curve on there, no, you did it again. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh well. Let's go back to this. So this bit's going to be a bit awkward because I don't know how big the area I'm going to need for guests. Sorry, I muted because my son was wandering around the house talking to his mates on the phone really loudly, because that's appropriate at 9:30 at night. So I told him to quieten down a little bit, please. Kind of getting a feel for it now. I think I'm going to stick some more beams on it as well. You can never have enough beams really on your designs. Good. I was just checking it was the brown I'd created earlier, not the default colour. It is indeed the one we created earlier. So we have these bits here as well. One framework. Obviously making them darker. And then the other thing we can do with them, now that we're in Planet Coaster 2, is we can make them fit our builds, which is much nicer than we could do in Planet Coaster. Gives you a bit more creative freedom. Okay, and why are you... I'm guessing it's that wasn't a bad guess for size fit, was it? Sorry, I just muted up because, well, I just did. I had a pain in my left ear actually. I don't know what was happening there. Old age, the joys of it. Let's crack on with builds anyway. Let's see if we can get... What the... no. Our survey says no. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Grab that, grab that. I mean, if you're having trouble seeing what is actually being highlighted in, you can always switch it over to, like, see darkness, and then obviously we can see more clearly what we've grabbed hold of for when we slide it across the other side. Well, hello, wait a minute. Okay. That was off then. I don't know why that was off on building orientation. It shouldn't be. You thought I was waiting for DLC? Well, the update you mean, with where I can tilt? Yeah, I kind of was, but I'm kind of not. We can still start on it before we can add tilted buildings and stuff. But we'll... And I can still add coasters and things. But yeah, we're... Like... For entrances, I'm kind of thinking using tilted buildings might be good. I want to grab something from over here, actually. Not beam. Where are we? Something I wanted to grab. Are we disappointed that I haven't waited for DLC then? No, that's not what I wanted. I'm kind of doing stuff that is... No. Yeah, look. So there's much smaller buildings, but more... Yeah, it's just like a set piece. Got a nice pond with a rickety bridge. And the entrance will be here. We can get a start on it before 16th. That's 16th is also the day all the new stuff goes live in Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, in all the updates come out in Fortnite. Yeah, same day. Entrance. Edit building. Yeah. I'm level 188. Yeah, alright. I'm level 108 or something at the moment. Well, I don't mind. Hopefully Halloween saves it. Well, we shall see. I don't hold out much hope, to be honest with you. It is... No, we want this, but we want here. Yeah, we want you to come... No, what? Hang on. Can we like merge? Are we merging there? Are we? What the flipping heck? Honestly, game. It doesn't like that, does it? I know. I have a cunning plan. No. No. I can't wait for the update with the path actually following the terrain and not being this stupid. Look at what is that, honestly. Right, I'll do. No, because then that doesn't work. Let's do path. Wasn't quite what I was trying to do, but yeah, you do you, game. You. Alright. Trouble is, it goes straight into a pinch point after the entrance. Not that that's a problem, really. We can make all this look a bit more natural, sort of thing. I don't know whether it'll be how much we'll get done before Halloween, but we'll have to stop as of Halloween, basically. Once Halloween hits, we must stop. Let me have a look. I have a piece in mind that I want to use. So how are you anyway, Ashley? Being incredibly rude, just concentrating on my build and not talking to anyone. Fairy tale canopy. Oh, well, left till Halloween. Yeah, we should be able to get a lot done in this in the time that we have left. That's what I was looking for. Thatch roof awning, because that would be perfect for the door. So I could put like a little porch on top of that. Just normal, really. Finish work and chilling and gaming. Yeah, I'm in absolute agony. My leg's been playing up today, so I've been hobbling all over the park, which is not good, but you know, these things happen. Yeah, I wish it was a different. I wish we could make them more. Yeah, doorway here. Rough brick. Rough brick's pretty cool, but it's not that rude. I get it, this type of game needs full focus. Oh, creativity doesn't need full focus, you know, you need to be a bit free thinking and with your designs and stuff. Okay, hold on. Not what I want. Bring that back a bit. Bring it up a bit. Little porch area, we just want it to be, yep, there we go. It is rude when regular people that support my channel come into my chat and I don't say hello. I think, you know, it's just good to acknowledge people. Mind you, everyone watching, you're all supporting the channel, and hitting like on the streams really helps them, and you know, all the other stuff helps get them in front of more eyes, and then we get more people watching them, more people joining in, more people giving comments and ideas and such like. I don't know whether I like that or not. I want something to stand out for the door to be on, if that makes any sense, but I'm not sure. I like the way that stonework sits into the thatch. There we go. I am thinking about streaming some more Skyrim at some point though. That's just to warn everyone. That's heavily on my mind. Because I haven't streamed Skyrim in a long time. A very long time. Alright, what we got going on here? What do we want? Windows, doors. I think this is quite big compared to, yeah, it's much bigger than the other house. No, not a new place. See, that's the thing. Yeah. If I answer that question, it'll give everything away. No. Not necessarily a new playthrough. I mean, I could do a new playthrough if people want me to. However, I have an idea based on something I've done before. On the channel. So it's not departing for anything on the channel. But yeah, that's all I'll say. It's a character that a lot of people that are older viewers are sort of familiar with. See, this building's a lot bigger than the other building. Let me. You completed Skyrim. You can't complete Skyrim. That's impossible. Yeah. You did everything you wanted to do in Skyrim. You didn't complete it. I didn't even do the DLC. Well, that's some of the best bit. I was talking to a mate about it earlier, about Skyrim, and he was like, "Oh, the Dawnguard DLC," and I was like, "Yeah, but the main quest is good as well." Right, see that? I'm going to need a bit of path to go in there because that needs path. It needs path to put a thing on. Does that make any sense? Yeah, completely. Everyone knows what I'm on about. No, no. Right, thank you, yeah. See, yeah, there we go. Let's do that. I say don't put a flipping line there. Delete stupid line. Delete, delete. Bane of my existence, those stupid lines. Right, now the next thing to do is just see if I couldn't see because of the sun then.
Latte love.
There we go. I mean, if you come to a theme park late at night, a Halloween theme park, you want a coffee. You know, it's see, I've got to make this a bit more natural. So anything that's got reds, oranges, you know, typical autumn colours. Typical autumn colours, mate. Yeah, typical autumn colours. Well, that's something good that we could use. I've never used a stock in any of my theme parks, and we can scale it. Yay! So it doesn't need to be a massive stock, like oversized. Here, George, put your head in there, please. Mr. Lucas, if you wouldn't mind being my guinea pig. Yeah, I can use it at last without it looking way too big. Look at this, it's a nice piece. Wouldn't work for a Halloween park, but it's a nice piece, isn't it? Pretty. See, that's way too posh and grand for a cottage. Need something nice and simple for a cottage. Ding dong doors. There we go, there's a cottage door. That's I know it's a western door, but it's a really good cottage door as well, isn't it? Let's be honest. Colour. Red. Red. Blood red. Mwahaha. Sorry. Just getting in the Halloween feel. Green. Yeah, I'm gonna have green. I did all that and then I didn't... Oh good, it's remembered the colours. I didn't place the bloody thing down. It's a shame I can't see the Halloween pack that was in Planet Coaster. The original had like spooky wreaths, autumnal wreaths. I'd love to put some of them in. Perhaps we have to build our own. Build our own autumnal relief. Autumnal wreath. It's a bit of a mouthful to say, isn't it? Skyrim, the main quest, with party snacks. Yeah, the side quests are really good in Planet Coast, in Skyrim as well. I used to enjoy them. Let's have a look. We've got things like this that look soon to be autumn. And we have oh, I just realised I'm muted. Nothing's up with me. But I was talking about how I wish there was a filter so you could just change it to the season you wanted. So you could select like spring and it would pick spring related, you know, perhaps add a few more daisies to the meadows, flowers, you know, to give it the spring feel. And if I did autumnal, it would make the trees look a bit more autumn like, although these are mostly evergreens, so it probably wouldn't matter. But it'd be nice to be able to have that option. Personal opinion. That's what I think anyway. I can't change the colour of the trees. Those trees I was looking at were the best ones we've got. The ones in the So like you have to use certain trees to give that effect. Like this, I can change these bushes. You can actually change the colour of. That's what I was saying when I was muted. So I can change them into like that bush. What I can do is resize it and then change the colours to look slightly autumnal, but it still isn't that big a tree. I mean, it's ideal for in park, but it's a blackthorn bush really, but you don't need to know that. That's not important. But you do have things like Crimson Kings, which are naturally red, which would look good. We also have Quaking Aspen, if I can find it. Japanese maple tree, which we can make larger. So we can certainly get that autumnal look. Yeah, that's the Quaking Aspen that I was on about. Sugar maples. So we can definitely give it that autumn look. And you've got the wheatgrass as well, so you can have the last of the harvest being ready to be collected. Is that trampled, or is it wheatgrass small? It's just small. You know, big patches like that. So we have options of what we can do, which is good. Definitely what we want. Windows. Do I want windows on the front? Yeah. I want really little glass windows, small glass windows. That's what I want for the bottom. So like that size but glass. I haven't got any good cures for feet ache. Let me have a look. Yeah, something like that, basically. I've got these tiny little building walls. But they're possibly too posh for what we're going for. Right, we're just going to have that there. There we go. Actually, what I want to do, add more to it with lights and baskets and things. Planters, etc. Oh, that was not good. The internet cutting out. You can't make it so scary that they don't want to ride it. The only thing you can do is make roller coasters that are really bad. You can't make like a dark ride that's scary. That, you know, there isn't a fear factor for dark rides. They just go on them regardless, unfortunately. That's quite good, but I could just go with something like that. Yeah, we'll go with something like that. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just saw a few people have joined. Always nice. The more the merrier. Hitting like also helps me out no end. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking something like that. Make sense of it all, and so I want a bit of variety on that, I suppose, kind of. Also, the whole bit inside, the interior, I don't want it to be that open, because it just destroys the whole immersion of the thing. Like, it looks a bit... You know, you look in and see that. It does not look right. So, create that, followed by that, followed by this, followed by, yep, yeah, it's kind of good. We'll get a spooky pack return in Planet Coaster 2 Universal Epic DLC. Well, I don't know whether we will get Epic Universe DLC, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we, what the future holds. The next thing they keep teasing is something magical. And there's going to be some kind of reveal tomorrow, I think. So we're doing a countdown with how many days to go. So that's all interesting. Because it'd be nice to know what's coming up for us all as fans of this good game. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable. I'm in a lot of pain after work today. It wasn't a stressful day, I just had a long way to walk. That was the problem. On a bad leg, that's not a good thing. I was going to say it's good that I've got 3 days off now because I can rest it. However, an appointment tomorrow, so no, I can't rest it. Because the devil farts in my face once again. Let's go. Just like a texture of that wood, really. And we can add some shelving onto that, I guess. Shelving, is that what we think I should go for there? Interior door, we want a basic bog standard interior door. Yeah, that will do. You are a perfect bog standard interior door. The only problem is you're too big to be an interior door. And I'll probably put a flooring over, and then we have our interior cottage. I mean, whoever converts their cottage to have like a hatch in the side so they can sell stuff, but you know, we'll go with it, I often walk through UK villages and see them peddling their wares out of the villages. Would you like a cup of coffee? We don't charge as much as Starbucks. We charge more because we're in a theme park. What am I looking for? Beams? No, I'm not looking for beams. I'm looking for planks. We want some planks. That'll be... That plank's a bit ambitious. That plank's a bit small. That plank's a bit big. I was just thinking I want some shelving, however I don't know how much room the NPC is going to need. Does that make sense? Because they move about. Yeah, you said the other day when we were streaming that you've been drinking hot chocolate. It's getting towards that time of year. Hot chocolate and marshmallows. Quality. Just so the marshmallows melt a little bit and then you eat it, drink it. Well, I suppose you eat the marshmallows, but you drink the hot chocolate. You feel a bit better not drinking coffee. See, everyone reckons that my pain that I'm getting in my legs is because I'm dehydrated at work. No, could be, possibly. I am drinking plenty, just not water. Alright, you should be drinking water, it's much better for you. That could be a thing. Just be better if my channel gets big enough, I could just stream every day. That could be my job. Can't it, Scruffy? That'd be great, wouldn't it? We'd love to stream Planet Coaster. All day, every day. See, I'm going to need a floor. Water is good. I can't drink... Yeah, I know, but I can't drink water without flavour. That's my problem. My drinks have to have flavour. Can't stand anything that is not flavoured, but you can get flavoured water, so you know it's lightly flavoured, and I like them. I used to drink it a lot when I did deliveries and stuff, way back when I were a lad, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I like lemon and lime as well. The lemon and lime one. You know, like the Volvic, a touch of water. In fact, that was all I used to drink when I met Shell. That and Sprite. Sprite's fairly good. It's fairly good if you're dehydrated. But at work I tend to drink Lucozade a bit more, which is probably not as good for hydrating you. See, there we go. Everyone's saying I should drink water. Well, I'll give it a strong consideration. Especially the monster you drink. Look, I'm getting lectures now from me. No, that's fair enough. It's concern. It comes from a good place. I know, I'm just teasing. Yeah, okay, cool. That looks nice, and I think we need a awning, balcony thing. What do you reckon, Scruffy? Awning, balcony thing? I agree. I concur, Your Excellency. You have to call your cat Your Excellency, otherwise they get upset. You know what we could do? We could put a TV screen in, couldn't we, at the back? Like behind it playing a video. That'd look really nice. Because you want part of you don't want your park to be all doom and gloom, you know. You want some bits that are genuinely quite pleasant for people to be in, because you want that contrast. You want the nice pleasant bits, and then you want the horrible, gripping, scary, frightening bits as well. Yeah, let's see how this goes, and then perhaps I'll add a bit over the other side as well. And we're going to put one of my famous coffee machines in here, I think. More pumpkins. We want pumpkins, and we want hundreds and thousands of them. We don't want anything else but pumpkins. We want them not to be able to move for pumpkins. We want guests to literally open doors and pumpkins fall on them and bury them. Pumpkins, pumpkins for as far as the eye can see. I've just got that in my head now, like a mental image of somebody opening the door and hundreds and thousands of pumpkins just falling and burying them in true cartoon fashion. Before this I was watching the Lady Designer, who's her Nerd Chacho and a few other people went to. I watch Nerd Chacho all the time, but I was watching the Lady Designer. She was invited to Frontier Studios, and they were talking about the updates of Planet Coaster 2. And she was like, I didn't realise how much they changed the game since launch. And I'm like, yeah, and there's loads of us that have been playing and supporting it for ages and saying how good it is. Me, Yan BK, us console players get overlooked, unfortunately. But I'm all for creative games on consoles. Yeah, there's nothing better than sitting in front of your TV in the evening with a nice creative game. Okay, I'm kind of having difficulty seeing what I'm doing here. Does that make sense? Yeah, Jurassic Park Evolution, yeah, it looks really good. Like, it looks like Planet Zoo with dinosaurs. That's what it looks like, let's be honest. Well, I kind of did that blind. Yeah, I did. It's a shame that it doesn't, when you scale, that the attachment point doesn't move with the scaling. Does that make any sense, people? Look, the attachment point's up there at the top, so that when you zoom in, the camera focuses there rather than on the actual block. You know, if I went to the Frontier Studios, they were asking me about what could be improved in the game, I'd be like, perhaps I should make a video. Since I wasn't actually invited to the Frontier Studios, here's what I would like for them to improve on the game and bring in future updates. Teji's done one as well. Teji's an amazing creator. I absolutely love his stuff. But he's doing stuff on PC, and I swear, I swear that the PC version build now is actually different to the console build. There was a time when we could get PlayStation, we could get PC stuff on. It was cross-platform, and that possibly is still a thing. That's cross-platform, but I don't know, because some PC parks, you know, could be way bigger than the console can handle. So we just won't see them on the workshop, which is fine. I mean, I've got no qualms with that whatsoever. But there's certain things they do on PC, like you can place a mover, then select loads of DLC. I mean, my friend says you can do it. Jan says you can do it, but I've never worked out how to do it. And if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, let me just give you a quick example. Right, I can't work out how to do, so let's create something. I don't know, let's create a that with that attached to it with a weird horse's head there, because we often get that in theme parks. That's, you know, a common bit of decoration. So what we do, select that, we group it together, so now it's grouped. So that is a total object. Then we get we search moving, comes up with the movers, and so we go, okay, we want this, but what we want to do is attach that to that. So we go attach scenery, and we go, okay, we want to come out of this, and we select that, but now we can't select that. We cannot select that at all. So okay, is there another way of doing it? Am I missing something? You know, perhaps if I go select that, and then go add. Does that work? Now, yeah, no, that doesn't work, does it? Look, see, it's not rotating. So we undo that step. Yeah, well, they can just do more with PC, because they can, you know, it's based on your. But the Planet Coaster PlayStation 5 version could handle way more than they put in it, but they don't make it so it pushes the machine too much in case it melts people's machines or things, you know, it causes the PS5 to overheat. You know, there's all these limitations. They're probably right. So we've gone to attach scenery. I'm going to grab that. See, as soon as you select add objects, it comes up with that menu. But when you close that menu, you can't actually select anything else in game. So there's no way to attach, you know, an existing made object to. But people do it all the time on the PC. You just select something and they just go like that, and it adds it. And I'm like, I cannot work out how to do it. Unless there's something I'm missing, I don't know. But we can actually add movers to movers, which is fine. So like, if I went here, attach scenery, and I searched moving again. But yeah, it's just annoying that. But let's attach something else to that. So let's attach a, I don't know, a, what do you mean no items? No items I can attach. Alright, okay, whatever. It has to be certain objects then that we can attach. That might be the issue. Although it doesn't make sense that that would be the issue. Right, we're going to put... we're just going to attach a juggling jester to this one, just so... And now... Yep. So we've got him going round. And the current animation is default animation type. So we'll give a I don't know, oscillate fast. Let's try that. Right, so he's doing that animation. So now we come over here and grab this mover and we attach scenery. And let's go statues and centerpieces again. And let's put a king carrying geese. I mean, whilst you may think this is a waste of time me explaining all this to you, it's actually useful for knowing what we can do for dark rides later on. Because obviously having a Halloween part, we definitely want a dark ride. So now if I come here and select this, see, oscillate fast. Well, I'm going to change that to fast reverse. Let's do that, shall we? So now changing that one has changed the other one. I can't have them doing separate animations, which annoys the shite out of me. It's like that. When I change the second one, right, so let's go back and change the first one then, shall we? We want it on quarter oscillate fast reverse. Let's do that. So what are you doing? Oh, you're doing a quarter oscillate fast reverse. But I didn't change that. So annoyingly, you can't have them doing separate animations. Like, so what I want is for the PlayStation 5 version to behave like the PC bloody version and to be the same build effectively. That's what I want. That's the first thing I want from Frontier Planet Coaster 2. Because you're limiting my creativity by not letting me be able to do that. And considering there are some bloody creative people on PlayStation 5 and I'm mates with a lot of them, I'd like to see what we could all do. Anyway, rant over. Let's enjoy some creativity. Oh, that looks really nice and inviting. So we need some nice lighting, I think, around this little village latte shop. We need some. This needs to draw you in. This needs to be warm and welcoming. Whereas this can be quite austere and frightening and scary and whatever else. That contrast. So how are we going to achieve that? I've got some nice window boxes, which is kind of a start. Well, let's go for some lighting, shall we? So we have these. These are delightful. I love these. Nice little cottage lamps. I never used them much in Planet Coaster because I felt they were too big. But now they're not. Now they can be scaled down to 80%. They're perfect. And they kind of fit the spooky. I mean, that almost looks like... That looks like a Tim Burton lamp right there if ever I saw one. You know. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. And I won't ever subject you to my awful singing ever again. But ask me what my favourite Disney animated film is. Without actually asking me. Yeah. So I want an awning on it as well. We could have the Latte Love awning, but you know, bit boring. Oh look at that, lovely, nice, warm, inviting cup of coffee. Look, say what you may about drinking coffee, but latte, a nice latte when you're out, or a pumpkin spice latte in a park in autumn, yeah, pretty nice way to spend a half hour of your time chatting as well. Okay, well that's no good. We want, I don't really want that. More traditional awning, please. I think one of these, oh yeah, could have things like that as well, but that's yeah, I'm getting a feel for what I want it all to look like. See, that's all right. I mean, I love that idea. Like that V bit is really nice. However, the Planet Coaster or Planet Coaster 2 logo and top bit really doesn't fit the feel that I'm going for, the vibe of the park. But we can sort that out, don't worry. That awning's too big. Yeah, that's massive, that awning. You know, it's got too much height, I think. Yeah, that doesn't work. And also, so we may have to create our own awning, in effect. I love making things complicated for myself. Oh, there is a sign that is absolutely perfect in Fairy Tale. Yeah, if I can find it, we'll put that in. So there we go. Yeah, rustic tile awning. Yeah, colours. I don't know why that colour's like that. Let's go for something a lot darker. Yeah, there we go. So since Latte Love is sort of pinks, we could go for the, no, it doesn't work, does it? It's got to be quite, yep. And then we can make it slightly bigger. Perfect. Yeah, because then you've got the cover when your guests are standing there ordering, but it's not too ridiculous. Since most of the park is going to be seen like this, and we can add more with our lighting. What I might do is create some pumpkins with actual lanterns in, or giving lighting, because that could definitely add something to it, couldn't it? Ignore the floating bit, but yeah. Do we want ivy on the building? Just come up here and order a coffee. Okay, there's lots to do on that still. I've just looked at it and I've gone, right, yeah. Oh, do that, do this, do that. No, not all creations. Well, yeah. I'm after you, sir. TV McQueen Incorporated. Just in case you were wondering. That might be why I've not seen copies of this on the workbench. On the workshop. Because when people started first playing, there was a lot of problems with people copying other people's blueprints and uploading them themselves, and taking credit for other people's creations, which, yeah, not what you want really. There we go. You can make your coffees. Beautiful. Flying eagle. I need to. Look at that. That's so complicated, that flying eagle. But nobody can work out how I did that. This is nice as well. It's an early creation of mine. Nice swing set. And change the colours a little bit for an autumnal feel. But yeah, I want sort of stuff like that in the park, I think. Nice quaint things. And here's a treasure chest. You don't get any rare loot from that one though. What's that I've created there? Is it some? No, it's some shelving. That's quite nice shelving, isn't it? If you were doing a tropical theme. We're not doing a tropical theme. This radio you might think is like a small radio. No, this is huge, this radio. Oh, it plays music. Yeah, AM, FM. People are like, what? AM, FM. Yeah, the speakers at the back so you can change the music. Creators radio. Let's go. See, when I first built this, there was no playlists, and they added playlists after this. I want to build a well as well. We can use the well in this. No, not the flying eagle. No, the well. I only built this well because the fairy tale well wasn't in it. I don't know whether that well is actually better than the fairy tale well now. If that makes any sense to anyone. So that's like a custom well. I could perhaps add some bits more to the, although it doesn't need it actually. I was thinking add some like trim on the ends. It doesn't need it really, does it? Let's be honest. So now if we search, well, yeah. See, mine's got water in it and bucket and everything. Yeah, sorry. And you could actually put the well down the bottom. Yeah, mine's better. Sorry guys. Sorry Frontier. Bank. Okay, that's two. Do I want that kind of wood? No, we don't. We want this kind of wood. Ooh. Yeah, that's what we want, because it's that kind of rickety driftwood look that we've got going already. Let's whack that. Yep, nice. Do you want more lighting? I want some lighting in there, definitely. Whoa, hang on. And we don't want strip lighting, we actually want it to feel authentic with the actual experience of what we're going for here. So the oil lamp, I mean, could do, but I really wish we had candles. I think we do have candles actually. No, we have candles, but we don't have candles, if that makes any sense, I think. I have found a way of making candles. We don't officially have candles in the game yet. Can't remember what I did, but I did do. Was it on this one I did candles? Let's have a look. We have that. We have the technology. We can build a candle, people. Okay, we have a cylinder which we can shape to any shape. Alright. We kind of want you to be whitey yellow. Yeah, there we go. That's nice, isn't it? There we go. My problem is, can I fit what is already there inside? Yeah, we can. We just might just have to make a candle a little bit fatter. Think mass candle, and then we'll be all right. Okay, we're going to Split from building? No, we're not at the moment. But I will split it from the building eventually. And make it its own object. It only works if you have a solid base underneath. Alright. We need a solid base underneath. Edit building, thank you. I'm in here. Yeah. I'm thinking, do I go for wood or do I go for... Yeah, I'm guessing freeform props, wood. Wood. We just want something that's going to mask it, basically. As someone used to say to me in Little Big Planet, when we used to creating that, he said, it's not what you can see, it's what you can't see that's where how the magic happens. And yeah, pretty much the same concept in theme parks, really. I'm just trying to find something that would be ideal and would look right. Yeah, that would look right. Although, oh, okay. Yeah, it looked right, but I think it's too big. You might be like, what? Everyone might be like, what? What do you mean it's too big? That's not that big at all. However, it's got those bits that stick up. So to hide those bits that stick up, we would need to scale it out. Like, so it fits the hatch. Yeah, that's maximum, see? And now, so, or is it too small? No, we're fine. It might work. It might work. Okay, that did work. Perfect cabinet. Windows make perfect cabinets. This song is like an earworm song, by the way. I do apologise. You're going to be hearing it for the next. Right, what? Yeah, set light to the screen. Sorry about my. Alright, that's a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of working. Oh, we've covered up the door that I put in earlier. And I've just realised this needs to come forward a bit. Yeah, this door is no longer accessible at all whatsoever. Bye. That door's gone. The only other thing you could possibly have would be to have a lift up counter, which is the way you would do it. You'd have a counter that would lift up, you know, like one of those bar ones. but you wouldn't be able to tell it's there. So that's what we've got. A lift up counter, honest, that's what it is. Right. Put some more candles in just so we've got a bit more lighting. Right, I'm going to bring that down. Yeah. Let's copy. I have a feeling in the next update we're going to get candles, because it said something magic is coming this way, so we're possibly going to get candles, we're possibly going to get pumpkins, but you know, they're not in the game at the moment, we're making our own. Let's bring this candle. Right, you can split from building. What we also need is edit building. All that didn't disappear. Oh yeah, change the radio station. Oh, I was going to say, why can't I select playlists? You can. Good. Yeah, this is perfect. So yeah, now we've got lovely, look, warm, inviting counter. Yeah, I really like that. It's really worked very well. That's come out better than I thought it would do, which is always a pleasant thing. Oh yeah, a new end of day report is available. Well, strangely enough, I'm not too worried about my end of day reports at the moment. Leaf litter is what I also want, although believe it or not, there is no leaf litter in the game, so that is something we're going to have to improvise and make our own. Very dramatic, I know. Right, that's kind of not as anywhere near as nice to create to as the pop music was. I think we should change playlists again. Go for the rock metal look. So leaf litter, that's what I'm going to try and look for. I thought it was perfectly good actually. We could create some scary music, you know. Yeah, freeform props. Sort of stuff I listen to when I'm at work, when it gets towards the end of the day. Right, leaf litter. What can I use to make leaf litter? I don't know if there's anything I could... Ah, yeah, there is. Yeah, what did I use? What was it? There's something you can... this you can only change the colour of the flowers. There's something you can change the colour of. What is it? We need something flat that we can change the colour of everything. Does that make any sense to people? Like periwinkle, no. You're out. There was in I might be thinking Planet Coaster. Yeah, I think I am thinking Planet Coaster. No, it doesn't have pumpkins yet. No, these are custom made by me. Yeah, these are all made by me, Ashley. I'll show you. No, well, if anyone's wondering how to make a pumpkin in Planet Coaster 2, they're really easy. Come back up here. So yeah, really simple. Right, what you need is what we have here is simply an oblate spheroid, and for your stem, okay, I might need to bring loads of oblate spheroid. I might need to bring some of these out just to get to it, but I'll show you which object it is. Viking. I wish I could grab it here. It's just simply you stick them together and rotate them, but it's I think it's colour matching as well. Right, and the final is this twig. Need to make a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, we see. I could put shapes on there and faces on there. Yeah, this twig's called. It's a box hedge straight branch. So yeah, put that in there for your stem. There you go. That's a pumpkin. But yeah, if you put a face on there, my concern is it would stick out a little bit from the actual pumpkin. That's my concern. Anyway, we were trying to solve the leaf litter problem. I don't think we will solve the leaf litter problem. Flowers, they're always a good choice. We might be able to solve the leaf litter problem. Yeah, we may well. Yeah. I might have to go for no. I think you need to be brown. You need to be orange. Well, subtle brown. There we go. So we have orange, and then we could do golden. And right, so what would nobody knew Aerosmith was in Planet Coaster 2, did you? So I'm hoping this works. No, close up it does still look. I need something flatter than that. See, periwinkle flowers. No. See, I think an autumnal park without leaf litter is just, you know, you might as well pack it in and go home. I was talking to a friend, one of the guys, the guy who works the same patch of the park as me, as we were walking up, and I was just saying, yeah, I've got to have leaf litter. It just transforms an area, in my opinion. But I don't know what I could use as leaf litter. Curse you, Frontier. Give me leaf litter. The leaf litter in The leaf litter game in Zoo is so strong. You can just change the colours of it and everything, and there's like dead leaves and there's autumnal leaves and various different patterns of them. It's absolutely brilliant. This. Just had a thought. That's why I was going this. Because I was thinking. See, trouble is, I've used it as like liking, but I was thinking I could use the moss decals. I mean, it doesn't really work, does it? No. Right, you're annoying me now. Can we change playlist, please? Any requests to playlist? Let's go for resort, shall we? Perfect for Halloween. Absolutely perfect for Halloween. Or Hawaii, one of the two. They're both begin with H. See, there's nothing I can use that would even look remotely leaf litter like. Trouble is, it's got to stand up under scrutiny fairly close up, seeing as you can walk right up to it, and it would be around the edge of paths and things, so it would be quite close to the guests, i.e. player, if you walk through the park in first person, which I design all my parks to be walked through in first person, really, in Plitcam, as it's called in the olden days. Yeah, there's nothing I can... I'm just looking through, hoping some inspiration jumps out and bites me in the naughty word, this terrible word, that disgusting word, as Gran would say in Witcher 3. But yeah, I want something to jump out and bite me in the... because nothing is jumping out to me at the moment. Yeah, it just looks like, to me, it just looks, I mean, it's good, it works if you're kind of doing like little puddles, if you get the correct, and you kind of blend it in with something else. Look, you're just creating a bit of water. And it kind of works. It's a bit of spilt water, like surface water. Might look like sick. That's a good roller coaster, that. Yeah, vomit. That guests can do that. If you build rides that are vomit inducing, they will pepper your park. You can turn it off though, the vomit, but you can turn it on as well. Just anything, any leaf litter. I mean, the only other thing is, we can't even do that. I was just thinking I could use real leaves, but they're shaking about all over the place. Yeah, no, it wouldn't work. The mulch, that looks like wood chippings. That's really good. That texture of wood chippings. But no, there is nothing I can use for leaf litter. I don't think that's on close scrutiny leaf litter, and that's what it needs to be. Yeah. See, rosebush, I could change the roses. I can make some, well, actually, all is not lost. We may be able to make some gothic looking roses to bring some sort of life and variation to our parks, but we still don't have leaf litter. I'm well aware of that. Or we can make them, should we make them black? Black roses. That's not black roses. It's kind of weirdly mottled blue. But I selected black. Excuse me, I ordered the black roses, not the mottled blue colour. Bloody ridiculous. See, that's the annoying thing about some of the colour changes. They're affected by the base colour that's already there. And it irks me. Because, I mean, a classic example is the thatch. The thatch in Zoo. This thatch, which is an amazing texture, looks brilliant, just like real thatch. If you change it to dark grey, it is actually dark grey, not still yellow. Like fresh thatch that's just come off the bloody field. It actually looks like old thatch that has died and been on the roof for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. Which is what we get a lot in the UK countryside. Frontier, please. Give us more creative freedom so that we've got that variety. I'm going to do a Dear Frontier video, like a Dear John. Dear Frontier, I need leaf litter. And I need... Look, I can even have falling leaves, right? This is... Look, we can have falling leaves. Well, that's all well and good, but where are the leaves falling? Do they just disappear as soon as they hit the ground? Do they dissolve? And they're green at the moment. I can even turn them orange. Golden. Red. I can make truly autumnal scenes, but they just, as soon as they hit the ground, they disappear. I didn't realise I was playing on a PlayStation 1 that couldn't handle more than 4 particle effects on screen at once. And whilst the Cobra engine is amazing, and the fact that it allows us to create and do all sorts of stuff, just that little bit more. Just that little bit more. And give me leaf litter. So yeah, you could either have the particle effects form into leaf litter, which would be really clever, but then that would probably take massive processing power and be quite complex to program. Or you could just give us leaf litter, and I think giving us leaf litter would be far easier. Let's get it trending on X, shall we, by tomorrow. Hashtag leaf litter in Planet Coaster 2. I'm feeling with this Magic Pack, the DLC, being autumn release and everything, I have a feeling we're going to get leaf litter. So if that is the case, we'll come in and pepper the entire park in leaf litter. And when janitors clear up vomit, don't you just think they should all stick sawdust on it before they sweep it up? Because I do. They should pepper on the sawdust and then sweep it up afterwards. That'd be brilliant. I'm really proud of my candles anyway. They do genuinely look like candles, considering we have no candles in the game. There's only 3 of them though. I need to put a 4th one on, don't I? So if I have 4 candles. No, handles for forks. See, that's a really nice checkered awning cloth. Yeah, can we shrink that down? Yeah, that's... You wouldn't have that over your roof though. Your front door. It's just not hard wearing enough, is it? See, that would work. Fairy tale canopy. Well, that's tiled, unfortunately. Yeah. And it's not even slate tiles. Right, oh, I did say there was a sign that'd be really good for this, didn't I? If I can find it. I bet I can't now. Now I've thought of it. It's definitely not in Western. Or is it? Is it in Western? No. There's some really nice fancy signs. I think it's a fairy tale sign. It's a custom one. Let me look. Like custom to the theme. I don't think... do we build a water park? I mean, that might be a bit ambitious for the amount of time we've got until Halloween. We've only got a couple of months, and I want to get... We're not doing the entire park, but we're going to do a damn... We're going to do a damn lot. Put it that way. No. What the... So I don't know. Right, no. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Look. Perfect. Perfect. Pun fully intended, and I'm not even sorry. In fact, oh, I need to do an information kiosk, don't I? That's kind of where someone's head would be. We don't want that, but we do want a sign here. So what we're going to do is that. They don't want me to change the playlist, you know, tell me. We are going to give it a sign. Yeah, I'm getting quite tired. I was quite tired early on, and I got a second wind. Oh, it's only 11:10. I'll probably finish shortly anyway, Ashley. But you know me, I tend to create during the day. But yeah, we've got some... Have a nice sleep, and we will catch up tomorrow. Yeah, we've got 8 meter thick. 8 meter, 4 meter. Because I'm scaling up. Yeah, we're getting there, and I've got some ideas. So it's just... I need leaf litter. I'm gonna die without it. I'm gonna have to load up Planet Coaster and just show you how good the leaf litter game was, how strong it was. In fact, I have to start creating memes with Darth Vader saying, "I find your lack of leaf litter disturbing." I don't want to do that. I wanted to do this. It's a shame I don't have a PC, because you know I'd be doing all silly sort of stuff like that. Silly edits from film quotes. You know, and adding in my own little bits all the time. There we go, that's what I wanted, because guests won't hit their head on that. And we could put a sign that says See, annoyingly, I wish there was another one with it the other way. Does that make any sense to anyone? It's a one-way sign. You know, it's not just me that thinks that. It is a one-way sign. Surely I can't be the only person that thinks that. Whilst restricting creativity allows us to come up with creative solutions, there are some things that are just stupid design decisions, and not having a reverse version of that sign is a stupid design decision. End of. Latte love. Is that too big for my... Yep, that's not going to work. Is this going to work? So it doesn't have to be like perfectly fitting on the thing. There's a bit of creative license with it. Yeah, like that. Ooh, that's how I feel when I get in from work and I really want a coffee. Sit down on the sofa with a nice cup of coffee. We're going to have a name of one of the cats on the back. So we'll go with the OG Scruffy first off. If you're new, that is the name of one of our cats. His name is Scruffy. We also have Alvin and Dave, who are both lady cats, and it makes perfect sense. So we got Norse, no, Aladdin. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? That's really annoying. That was kind of not. Yeah, the fact that they converted all the themes though was fantastic. Let's credit where credit's due. Okay, we've got that, but that kind of by itself has no context, so we are going to do this and that. And this is going to become the we had Aladdin, didn't we? I think it was Aladdin. Yeah, was it? Yeah, definitely Aladdin. Bring it back, and it's way too big, but that's not a problem because we can shrink it and now we have the it's the difference between there and there, like marginal, fractional, and then we're going to whack cat on there. So now full context to anyone that doesn't even know about Scruffy the cat will now know that he is a cat. Whether they'll know in the context that he's one of my cats, well, that's another thing entirely. And yes, he's a black cat, and so is Alvin and Dave. I don't know whether I mentioned that already, but They are. And that's a bit too big. You don't, no, curse you. Actually, no. I say curse you, but I'm actually cleverer than you, game. Right, keeping it on relative, if you ever have this problem, just whack it on move, snap distance, snap it out of the way, grab whichever object we need to move, so it's cat we need to move by a fraction. I see, oh, I've got snap distance on, so we turn that off, bring cat out. Now we want you to go back. Bang, perfect. And it's exactly where it was a minute ago. Then we turn that off. Place it again. Now we come back. Yeah, it's not disappearing. Good place. Yeah. So yeah, always worth checking things like that. I'm glad I found out. So now I can add like leaf litter and stuff around it. I have noticed, because this is sloping away a little bit, we have a gap that you could fit, well, a cat could easily fit under, possibly a medium-sized dog even, which we don't want. So big you could fit a London bus through there. We're going to go wood. See, this is an amazing. Look at that for texture. That's a jetty if ever I saw one. Want some creative jetties? There's an idea for you. Now this Viking jetty platform, that's perfect for a flooring in a like medieval build style building. It's got the gaps and everything. It's very theme park, theatrical, which you want for your theme park flooring. You want it to look theatrical without being sued. That's what you want. That's all I ask of my theme parks. Every minimum safety standard is met. Wooden jetty platform, okay. This is a more modern one, but still has, yeah, it's got a lovely texture. Well, I'm doing all this rubbish, I might as well just do this. I may as well just do this. Right, are we... Perfect. And try and avoid as much Z fighting as possible. Yeah, there is a little bit of Z fight in there, which, oh well. I am not going to lose any sleep over, because we can add shrubberies and things afterwards. Yeah, that's far better. There we go. So far, our little latte love counter, and this, I guess we need an information kiosk. That looks like a pub. I think an information kiosk over here, like a town hall perhaps. Yeah, perhaps have it go up some steps, like come up here some steps, and then a front courtyard area, like a small like gathering area in front, and then the building that would looking down, like a town hall type thing, looking down on our little quaint village. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Which is going to involve some terrain adjustments. Yeah, it's not a problem. So I was thinking it would be really nice if paths just followed terrain. Yeah, up the update coming out on 16th of September. That's what's coming. So we'll get there. I'm not going to put any bushes around this. I kind of like the clear, because the water is clear and like mountain water. I'm just going to keep it rocky and put no shrubs, because I don't know if you've seen many pools of water up mountains. There are places in the world where they exist. I'm not being silly. You don't get a lot of shrubbery or like bush overhang like you do on ponds and waterways up and down rivers and such like in lower temperate climates. So yeah, that's the kind of look I'm going for, that mountainous rock building natural look. So yeah, and you do get the nice water effects. Unfortunately, every pond I add, even though I love water features, every pond, water feature, etc. that I add will add to the overall percentage. Anyway, round it, I mean at that point I might as well just use like in-game water at this point. Like this is good if you want a kind of nice water effect. I found in the past just sinking that in, you know, with the, can give you like puddle. You know, if you put it close to the ground. On a low area, and so you can't see the tub. Yeah, we have these as well now, don't we? So we can actually create puddles quite easily and stuff like that. So a few puddles might have to appear in the park at some point, but I am, thanks game, I'm well aware there is no path to Latte Love. So yeah, perhaps put the do we have the information kiosk in the town hall? Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And also the town hall would be raised up above if we create it on a raised area. Let's see, terrain, let's just roughly sculpt out the terrain for now. So we can just keep it on a yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go into do something I don't normally do, but I need it for reference. Does that make sense? In fact, Just make that slightly bigger than it actually needs to be. Yep, that's perfect. So now we've got that. And what we want to do, back to terrain. Shrink our brush down. Give it a gentle push. And then we want to go to flatten to foundation. Trying to bring it up to the very edge, but it's not letting me, rather frustratingly, because then it's already enlarged as it is. Alright, let's go 180. So I want to get the dirt right up against that, but it's proving a little trickier than I thought. Yeah, it's because of the path being there, isn't it? Okay. Right. Sticking up there. Yeah, I kind of think that's going to be a good enough platform for what we need to build. I need to bring it out more around here, like so. That's too much. Yeah, there we go. Now it's getting the path up there, but right, let's terrain style automatic. Yeah, it's kind of going to prove awkward to get up there. I wanted stairs initially, but it's not doing it. Yeah, it's better stairs, but it's... Yeah, I need to try and work out how I'm going to do it. The other thing is I bring it up and sort of work it round and up. But yeah, I'll try and look at it tomorrow and try and work out what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to call it a night there. Thanks for watching, everyone, because it's getting late. And as I say, I've been at work. I've been up since crack of dawn. But yeah, it's good to be playing some Planet Coaster 2. It's that. I'll try and work out this bit that we'll build the town hall on. Town hall may even be built by the time you come back, or by the time I stream next. But either way, we'll see you again soon with some more Planet Coaster 2. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps the channel out no end, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.